YouTube, TheBandit here. Thank you for tuning in for another episode. Coming today, it's the weekend. I'm off to work. I'm free from having to go to work. But I'm going to go visit my future mother-in-law. She's in a nursing facility, basically. Not a retirement home. More of... Well, let me explain real briefly here. She had a stroke back in November, and it's a pretty bad one. And she had to have surgery, and they cut out part of her brain and things of that nature. So it was pretty intense. And obviously that's been kind of a rough thing to have to deal with the last couple of months. But man, this woman is a trooper. She's gotten through it really, really well, and it's amazing. It truly is amazing. But now she's out of the actual main hospital, which was St. Joseph's. They did a great job there. And now she's in a nursing facility to keep track of her. She still has a trach, which is a tube that is surgically emplaced. Not surgically, kind of surgically emplaced where your airway is. Because they were afraid that she lost the abilities to use her muscles. Heavy strokes, they kind of do that. So she's had this trach for a while. She's been fully conscious for, I want to say, a month and a half, maybe. And she's improved greatly. Like I said, she can write. She can do all sorts of crazy things as far as fully being able to move her legs and her arms and everything. She needs to learn how to walk again. It's been so long and things of that nature, you kind of lose that ability. But she's a trooper, man. We came in yesterday to visit her, and she talked. My girl started crying. She was, everybody in the family was in tears the whole bit, because it just wasn't something you expected, and it was, it was a moment of shock, because it was like, wait a minute, did we just hear that? Did we really just hear that? You know what I mean? But moving in the right direction, definitely an amazing thing. So I'm going to go visit her and see how she's doing. But I wanted to ask you guys, what your thoughts are on these kind of homes and putting your elderly folks in a retirement home. Granted, there are points in life where you just can't take care of them anymore. It's out of your ability. You know what I mean? They're in an unsafe manner being with you because you wouldn't know what to do. But at the same time, we visit her, my mother-in-law, every weekend. We sit with her, for a long time, every single day, to kind of visit her when we have the time off. We have jobs, so it doesn't get to happen during the week, unfortunately. But nobody else is here. Nobody. This place is full of people, full of them, and there's nobody else visiting family. Like, how depressing is that? It's actually really freaking sad. And all the little struggles that my mom or my mother-in-law is having, where she throws up or she's coughing up mucus and they need to clean her up and blah blah blah. There's always something. This place is always understaffed to that degree. You know what I mean? But all the attention she needs, and we have to come over and grab somebody. We have to grab a CNA or a nurse and be like, look, man, she's throwing up. Clean her up. Fix it. What's going on? Oh, well, we haven't done this. We haven't done that yet. Why not? And we are double checking. Because we're double checking, the support that she has received is tremendously better. Tremendously better. I don't know what to say about the people that don't have somebody coming to visit them, don't have a family member to help take care of them. It's a depressing situation. It truly is. It really, really is. Well, YouTube, I visited her for a couple hours now, and she's doing really good. So, good news there. Gonna go take a shower, so I said my goodbyes. See if we can see her again soon. But yeah, kind of harp back on what I was saying before I got off the bike. Just nobody visits, and that's a full facility. Every room has 2 patients, and there's like 20 some odd rooms. I was the only guy there visiting anybody, and it's the weekend. It's not like it's the middle of the week or something. I guess what I'm trying to say is you put your family in the home, understandable. You know what I mean? There's things that you can and cannot do to be able to take care of those family, and you want them to have the proper care. You know what I mean? Because there's things you can't do, but at the same time, don't forget about them. They didn't forget about you. They're just getting left behind. It's kind of sad and depressing, right? So I want to get off of that subject for just a moment because it's kind of a sad one, and kind of want to harp into what I'm planning on doing here. Obviously I have the good grief, really? Woo. See if we can dodge that nonsense. Okay, wow. Give me a minute, folks. Sorry. Jeez. Okay, so let's get this lane. Maybe that'll be better. There we go. Much better. That guy looks really big on that bike. Really big. So anyways, got a feature plan for the channel. Obviously right now I'm doing the road trip thing, which is a lot of fun. I kind of want to do that once a month. I take you somewhere cool, you guys get to visit it and check it out. But I was also thinking about doing something else. There's, as small as this town is, there's some pretty real cool restaurants that even have been on TV, presidents have sat down and ate at, and things of that nature. So I was kind of thinking about starting up another episode, as it were, that would happen once a month or once, I think once a month would be good. And I'm just going to call it Streets and Eats. And so you can look forward to that sometime in the middle of the week here, maybe next week. Just depends on what kind of time we can get, right? But I'll just call it Streets and Eats. It's not really going to be like food reviews or anything crazy like that, but it's going to be just taking you somewhere that's kind of a cool place to eat here in Tucson, because I know a lot of you have been craving that, right? No, not really, but it's still a place where we can take you, that you can check out something cool, and maybe some cuisine that you're not necessarily used to. I'm not going to be doing the, McDonald's has got their McRib back, let's check that out. No, I'm not going to be. This is more things that you've seen on TV, you wanted to check it out. Maybe it's food that you've never had before, and it's something that's cool here in town. So let me know what you think about that. I think it'd be kind of fun, cool to see, right? Maybe. Don't forget to slap that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and share this video if you enjoyed it. I greatly appreciate it. This is TheBandit. Over now.